November 18, 2024. Mental health is real. Seek help, end the stigma. On the news this morning, Tony Okocha-led Rivers APC holds Ward Congress amid leadership crisis, legal disputes. Police kill suspected kidnapper in Rivers State. INEC PDP disagree over alleged fraud in Ondo polls. On the foreign scene, Hezbollah media chief killed in Israeli strike in Beirut. Details of these and more after this break.
The Obiakpor
All Progressive Congress APC in Rivers State says it successfully held her ward congress in the 319 ward across the state on Saturday, November 16, 2024. A statement by the Special Assistant on Media to Mr. Okocha, Vincent Wosi, said, with the successful conclusion of the ward congress, the local government and the state congress is scheduled to hold on 23rd and 30th November. Now, it said the APC in Rivers State is united due to the all-inclusive leadership style of Mr. Okocha. It listed party leaders who participated in the Ward Congress to include the South-South Deputy National Chairman of the APC, Victor Giadom, Director of Energy Security in the Office of the National Security Advisor to President Bola Tinubu, Ojukaye Flag Amakri, the Managing Director of Abuja Investment Company Limited, Maureen Tamono, former Federal Commissioner of National Population Commission, Ipali Bobanigo, the Secretary of the Tony Okocha-led APC, Eric Wibani, its Publicity Secretary, Chibiki Kinga, among others. Meanwhile, Saturday's Congress seems to have deepened the crisis in the party as Emeka Beke, who insists he is the chairman of the APC in the state, denounced the congresses by the Tony Okocha-led faction of the party in the state, describing it as a kangaroo congress. Mr. Beke, in a statement, had urged party members to boycott it. The statement said the controversy stems from an August 12, 2024 judgment by Justice Sika Henry Aprioko, which affirmed the legitimacy of the Emeka Beke-led APC Executive Committee and recognized its tenure until October 2025. It said this ruling has not been overturned, making any action to truncate the committee's tenure contentious. According to the statement, the APC National Chairman Abdullahi Ganduje and Tony Okocha are acting in defiance of the ruling by convening what he called a secret congress to elect new party executives in Rivers State. Mr. Beke said the action prompted an interlocutory injunction issued by Justice G.C. Olo halting the Congress, but the Court of Appeal stayed enforcement of the injunction. The statement, however, maintained that the APC Congress in Rivers State cannot hold due to the subsistent tenure of the Emeka Beke Executive Committee until October 2025, as upheld by the judgment of Justice S.H. Aprioko. Moving on, the SIM Fubara Stakeholders Forum Omoma chapter has praised Governor Fubara for constructing two major roads, Okehi Eberi Umudu Federal Road and Owaza Umuakali Eberi Road, within a short time in office. In a statement jointly signed by the group's coordinator Hanacho Amowu, Secretary Leonard Wankwo, and Publicity Secretary Walozie Solomon Walozie, the group expressed gratitude and pledged their continued support and loyalty to the Fubara administration. They also congratulated the Omoma Council Chairman Promise Reginald on his election victory and inauguration, commending his effort in healthcare, education, and human capital development project. Also, the statement acknowledged the political leadership of the Commissioner for Energy and Natural Resources, Uche Maximus Wafo, saying he fosters inclusive political decision-making in Omoma under the current administration. Away from that, the Effiemi Andrew Foundation, in collaboration with the Hygienic Water Producers Association of Nigeria, Rivers State Chapter, has donated potable drinking water to flood victims in Akinima, Ahoda West local government area of Rivers State. Receiving the truck of over 600 bags of sachet water, the special advisor to the council chairman on vocation and disaster management, Apa, said the council is grateful for the donation.
As you are coming around, you will discover that the Orashi River is completely submerged, flooded, and a lot of debris. That water is no longer good for drinking, and your coming is of a great relief. It will really help both the inmates and those who are also affected in this flood situation. We say ask that government will do more. By next year, there will be a hunger. So there is need for government to do something by providing improved cassava variety planting materials. The council actually has its own some agricultural plan how to meet their decision. Meanwhile, we are taking statistics of all those who are affected.
On the spot, the founder of the Effiemi Andrew Foundation, Effiemi Andrew, called on companies, NGOs and other foundations as well as well-meaning individuals to support the effort of the government and support flood victims across the state.
So for me, I think it would be nice if we encourage more NGOs, more foundations and companies in these affected areas to do what they can and support flood victims, no matter how little. I mean, to go a long way to help people and at least for the time being, create some form of succor for them. It's just to support humanity and help people while they wait for the waters to recede before they go back to their houses. And if everyone can do as much as this or even more, I'm pretty sure that the people would not really groan that much.
Also, the state spokesperson of the Hygienic Water Producers Association of Nigeria, Sodeji Augustine, said the suffering of the flood victims inspired the donation. Our correspondent observed that the flood is now receding and some of the displaced residents are now living in makeshift tents along the road as their homes are still not habitable. Now, elsewhere, police say they have gunned down a suspected kidnapper identified as Barani Bume, aka Pelele, who is a native of Bere community in Kana local government area of River State. Spokesperson of the River State Police Command, Grace Iringikoko, in a statement on Sunday said the suspect was killed during a fierce crossfire between the police operatives and the hoodlums following a tip-off. The statement said he was rounded up and neutralized at Luawi community where the suspect and his gang were attempting to kidnap a site engineer. She said the suspect has been terrorizing Bere and Taba axis of Kana local government area of the state. Still to come, INEC PDP disagree over alleged fraud in Ondo polls. Stay with us.
Congratulations.
Now, the Port Harcourt International Airport Landlord Association in Equatorial Local Government Area says it has inaugurated a 46-member executive to oversee its affairs for the next 4 years. The members, drawn from the host communities of Omagwa and Ipo, emerged through an election. Former Secretary of Equatorial Local Government Area, Obinna Ekem, speaking after administering the oath of office on the new executive, urged the new executives to prioritize the interests of the communities over personal gains.
You have been entrusted with the responsibility and task of leading your people. Don't place your interests first before the interests of the community. The only thing that will take you to a greater height is when you put the community interest before your own interest. At all times, consult them. Do what we call need assessment before you take any decision. You people are aware that the most important thing that is challenging our people at this point for unemployment. As a leader, try to bring everybody, even those who didn't support you.
Now, in his acceptance speech, the newly elected chairman, Bright Wallo, pledged to foster a cordial relationship between the host communities and the airport authority to attract meaningful development.
As we embark on this new chapter, I envision as Airport Landlord Association Chairman that we will strive to address the challenges facing our society, foster meaningful partnership and advocate for policies that will benefit our members and the broader community. I commit to serving our association with integrity, transparency and accountability. I will work closely with our committees and staff to ensure that our organization responds to the needs of our members. I invite each of you to join me on this journey, sharing your expertise, experience, and passion for aviation.
Now, opinion leaders for Omagwa, Samuel Oboni and Emmanuel Amadi, the Electoral Committee Chairman Chinweka Caesar Onyebule Oha Tony Ejiogo, advised the executive to work in unity and avoid actions that could deny the communities their rightful benefit.
I advise them today, they shouldn't behave like old executives. They should work in unity and they should not cause anything that will bring bridge of peace inside the airport. So that at the end of the day, Omagwa and the Ipo community will be happy with them. With this unity, I know that we will gain a lot of employment.
So I charge them to do more than whatever any other committee has done to ensure that we foster prosperity and good relationship between Omagwa, Ipo, host community and the international Africa.
What I charge is to make sure that what is due to the communities gets to them at the appropriate time and that they should be there to represent us effectively and efficiently and not to divert the properties or the shares of Omagwa and Ipo to their personal purse.
Our correspondent reports that the inauguration had in attendance chiefs and stakeholders, youth among other stakeholders. Moving on, the Group Managing Director of Bowen Luxury Estate, Ori Martins, was awarded Fellow of Nigerian Association of Technologists in Engineering over the weekend. The award was alongside other recipients like Katsina State Governor Diko Umaru Rada, Chairman House Committee on Science and Engineering in Federal House of Representatives Inuwa Garba, and many others. Now, the event, which took place in Abuja, was the 40th Technological Conference and Annual General Meeting of Nigeria Association of Technologists in Engineering, NATE. The association's president, Dominic Udoatan, said Mr. Martins was chosen for the award because of his many contributions to the engineering sector. Receiving his award, the GMD of Bowen Luxury Estate said he believes that one way to take Nigeria forward is by taking technology and technologists seriously.
I want to say this is one of the awards I've accepted, that I've received with my heart. And why? Because it has to do with technologists. Or technology. To move the nation forward, I think we need to take the area of engineering and technology very, very serious. On one of my visits to China, I was hosted by the business Chinese community. Number 2 man and number 6 man in that city were in attendance. During the day, I toured their factories and I see what those young men are teaching now.
As you may know, Bowen Luxury Estate is a leading real estate company in Nigeria with over 7,000 satisfied clients and its estates in Port Harcourt, Abuja, and Ondo State. In other news, the re-election of Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa of the All Progressive Congress in Saturday's election has sparked controversy, with the People's Democratic Party rejecting the result and alleging electoral fraud. The PDP, through its National Publicity Secretary, Debo Ologunagba, described the election as a sham, accusing the APC of engaging in vote buying, intimidation, and other manipulative tactics to suppress voters' will. But the Independent National Electoral Commission disagreed with the PDP on the conduct and outcome of the poll, insisting that it was free, fair, and credible. The Electoral Commission declared Aiyedatiwa the winner after he secured a total of 366,781 votes, defeating the PDP's Agbola Ajayi, who garnered 117,845 votes. Aiyedatiwa swept all 18 local government areas in the state, prompting both criticism and defense from various quarters. In the meantime, the People's Democratic Party has criticized President Bola Tinubu for decorating the visiting Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi with the Nigerian second highest national honor of the Grand Commander of the Order of the Niger. Recall that during the Nigeria-India bilateral meeting held at the Presidential Villa, Abuja, over the weekend, the President confirmed the award, saying it is to show appreciation for their partnership and bilateral relationship. But the Deputy National Youth Leader of the PDP, Timothy Osadolo, described the President's action as misplaced priority. Reacting to this, the APC Deputy National Organizing Secretary, Chidi Duru, said the President didn't do anything unprecedented. We go on another commercial break. You are God. The international scene, Hezbollah's media chief Mohammed Afif has been killed in an Israeli strike in central Beirut, the Lebanese militant group has confirmed. A strike hit the headquarters of the Ba'ath political party in the densely populated Ras al-Naba neighborhood on Sunday, and this is according to Lebanon's state-run national news agency. The country's health ministry said 4 people were killed but did not name the victims. Afif, one of the few remaining public faces of the group, was last seen on Monday when he gave a press conference in Beirut's southern suburbs, where the group is based. On the news this morning, you heard the Tony Okocha-led Rivers APC held its Ward Congress on Saturday amid ongoing crisis. Police have said they have killed a suspected kidnapper in Rivers State. INEC and the PDP have disagreed over alleged fraud in Ondo polls. And on the foreign scene, Hezbollah media chief has been killed in Israeli strike in Beirut. The news was edited by Chioma Ezenwafo. To reach the news team, send an SMS or WhatsApp to 0808 721 7215. I'm Ifechukwu Moyeli. Many thanks for listening.